Hey there, this is Allied. I am going to be showing you a video on how to stop early game TvT Cheese, aggression, etc. This is going to be a very basic video of basically how you can stop it, where to go from there, and just how to end the game. So I'm going to be playing under Dphat. This is my little alt account slash friend account. This is a ladder match against ChooChoo, another Terran player in the top left position, spawning as a red Terran. So basically, like I go for a very basic one racks reactor racks to fast expand. It's nothing special. ChooChoo, he's gonna be going for a double factory starport Hellion 2-prong drop harass kind of thing, like it very kind of all-in-ish, but not necessarily. I don't know how to describe it other than just a weird build, but you'll see soon enough. So start off my build, I go off 10 supply, 12 racks, the normal. So does ChooChoo do the same. ChooChoo, yeah. So basically you're gonna see our build orders, gonna be very similar just until you know after we both get the refinery and orbital. Then you'll see a little bit of a deviation. So basically a lot of players always are like, oh, I scouted, I scouted Banshees, but he still fucked me up, and oh fuck, I scouted Blue Flame, but he still snuck in and fucked me up. Well, this is a very easy way, very easy way to stop kind of like that early game bullshit. So basically you're gonna see a lot of timings and stuff like that I'm going to be explaining, and just whatnot. So I sent my scout out at I think 13 14 supplies. You see over here I checked the bottom one because I'm asshole, like fuck, I don't know why I checked the bottom one, but yeah, basically I like to send out a little bit later. The thing about the one racks reactor expand is very vulnerable to like early marine aggression. Like for example, 3 to 4 marines against the 1 marine until you start pumping out marines, stuff like that. At that point, like that's the only thing you have to really watch out for. It's generally safe. I do the one racks expand to 111 version. It's currently giving me the most success. It's a very safe build, safe against everything. Tank, Viking rush, the Hellions, everything. As long as you scout and execute everything at a pretty perfectly. So as you see right here, I scout the factory. Go around, scout, see the racks, one gas. I haven't seen an expo yet, so I'm gonna, like right now, by my information given, I'm gonna say this is a 1-on-1 kind of build. I don't know that he's gonna add another factory, so he gets a second gas, but we're not gonna pay attention to that. We'll go back on that later. So as you see, I already expanded. Got my second depot, little supply block, but it's okay. I'm gonna get it down, get a factory out. I don't take my second gas right away because there's personally just no need for it until you get starport tech. And right now, just pumping out marines. I position them right here, even though I missed this SCV over here, which a big blunder by me. Shoutouts to using Day 9's words. But basically, you'll see that right here, like I kind of I have a marine wall for any kind of early aggression. It'll stop because of the superior positioning. It'll stop even like 6 marines versus 4 marines. Well, maybe not that, but it's just a better position overall. It gives you a better line of fire. It stops any kind of early scouting. So nothing too special. Factory. If we check over here at ChooChoo's base, he's getting the double factory with the blue flame. So you're gonna see I haven't scouted this yet, so I'll go back on that later. Some crazy stuff. Starport. So as you see, everything's kind of the same. In production tab, everything's pretty normal. Gonna get my second gas pretty soon. I have a command center up on him, and that's about it. Sent 2 marines out to take the tower. It's very crucial that you take these towers, especially when you know that you're gonna get cheesed on or harassed on, because here's the thing you want to watch out for. If he drops, you can keep your army up here. For example, if you have control of the towers, you can keep your army up here because you will know if he comes through, to the front of your base or whatever. So he scans right now. We're gonna check my cam. So all I know is that he has this factory. I think I actually, yeah, I scanned before. I saw the factory, the starport, and the racks, right? So you can tell by my vision, I saw everything that was going on. So he hasn't expanded yet, which means that it's something crazy gonna come. So I already know for a fact that I'm gonna have to position myself where I'm gonna have to watch out for a drop. So as you can see, I have the 2 Marines set to the tower, right? What I like to do is I like to keep the tanks at the natural, Marines in the base. The reason for that is the tanks by themselves, for example, any Hellion run by, as you saw, there's 2 factories. There's no way it's going to have too many tanks out early. So, yeah, right there, I just made sure, no expo. So, I like to keep the tanks to the natural just because they can easily take on a couple of Hellions on the 1v1. Easy. Like, they shit on Hellions. I don't even know why people try. So, I like to keep the Marines up here by the main for any Hellion drop. They're very mobile, easy, like, you know, they'll be able to catch Hellions. But the only problem is with the Marines up there is, you know, the Hellions, if you don't have Combat Shield or Stim or Medevac, Hellions shit on Marines. Like, especially, like, in the early game, like, you know, Marines suck against Hellions. So, what I like to do is I get quick Medevac out. As you see, he has 4 Marines up in the middle. I know that he's still, like, he's not doing any kind of tank push, whatever. Like, I saw Hellions, I saw Blue Flame going down, so I'm still confident. So I keep the Marines there. As you see right now, the drop's coming in through the minimap. I have my 2 tanks on the bottom, see? The tanks, see, they reflect off the Hellions. And I have the Marines over here with the Medevac healing them, see? So now I'm holding off the 2-pronged attack, still continue production, and I will be shortly cleaning up this. I didn't lose any SCVs throughout this kind of attack. Alright, so now that you saw the attack, most people, the Hellions would have gone by, chewed up most of these SCVs, or the Hellions would have snuck by here and killed some SCVs here, right? But now that I held off the 2-pronged attack, let's look at the opponent's position. As you see, he has no command center yet. Nothing. He has he brought back his 1 Hellion. That's a really failed attack. Like, that's really bad. So now he's severely behind, just starting his command center at the 10-minute mark. Like, that's, this guy, he needs to do something quick to get back in this game, right? Because right now from here, like, I'm getting my natural, I'm trying to get it saturated, like, I got shit, like, all over. I'm gonna be getting stim, yeah, you know, all that good stuff. And engineering bay. Reason I send this Viking over here because, alright, with Hellions on the field, right, there's always a chance he could drop by later. That's always a common problem. So I like to keep a Viking on patrol over here. Because against Hellions, you can never be safe. And if you push out, he can just easily drop over here. So as you see, I'm going to get like a kind of turret wall. Not too many turrets, only 3, right? This is it creates a very, very basic wall to deter like medevacs and stuff like that. So as you see right now, oh, would you look at that? He's dropping right now, and my Viking season starts shooting here, and the turret finishes off. There goes the Hellions, and he has a Banshee. So now the Banshee's put away, and now I still have lost not 1 SCV during all this engagement. So right now you see, like, I have a huge lead. He just finished. He doesn't even have an orbital yet in his natural. He's been 1 base this whole time. 11 minutes 45 seconds still on 1 base. Just getting tech labs. Doesn't even have stim. I'm gonna have stim soon, or nope, stim soon. Severely ahead right now. All he has is Banshees, Hellions, and Marines, right? So what I'm gonna do here is, what I like to do in a lead like this, where I know I'm up a base, is what I like to call like the kind of macro lead, right? Because I know for a fact he's stuck in his base. He can't go anywhere. His harassment attempts have failed twice. So now to put the pressure back, I'm gonna be doing a ladder right into his base. The goal of this ladder push, right, is not to so much kill him, is to do a couple of things. Halt production, right? See, just lift this shit up, right? See if I can kill some SCVs, but I obviously can't because he's right, his army's right there. Or trade his army. See, the thing about it is, if he runs his army into this, he's gonna lose most of everything. Like, you know, point blank, I have tanks over here, I got Marines, I got stim done. So now, look, he's gonna trade his army, right? Oh shit, oh no, like, you know, he's trying to defend this shit, right? So, a little mistake right there, I don't know what I was thinking, just ran the Marines up to their death. So, there, alright, so people are gonna look at that and be like, alright, well, you know, you lost that engagement, right? Like, you know, whatever. But if you look over here, I got shit producing over here, I got, you know, I got another factory, I got 4 racks, I got the +1 just finished, you know, he He doesn't even have double gas in his natural. He's behind by a lot of SCVs that halted a lot of his production. You know, his production's slowed. He doesn't even have stim close to anywhere done. He's behind. And the reason I like to do that kind of attack is because, you know, by the next wave, he's not going to be able to hold it. Or if he does hold it, he's even going to be way more behind. It's just, it's kind of like a poking and prodding kind of deal. So as you see right here, I got medevac. I got a nice little force right here. Nothing like too major. Like this, with this, if I just A moved right into his base, would I win the game outright? Of course not. But if you look right here, I'm going to take control of the middle, right? So I have control of both towers. You know, he's not getting by here. I have excellent, like if I need to scout, I know where he's going to take a third. Like he can't get it by me. And right now, I'm going to be poking and prodding. See, I have such a huge lead. I'm up by so much supply that I'm going to be able to just kind of like poke for a weak spot and just get in there and just cause as much damage as possible. So you're going to see over here, right? Medevac drop. At the same time, I'm going to try to find a weak spot. So he has mostly tanks, very low marine count, which is kind of like, ugh. Like, you know, you never want to be put in that position. This is the worst mistake right here. 2 tanks on the edge. Worst idea, because 1, they get picked up very easily, as you're about to see, and 2, they're just basically useless. They don't do that much damage before they get picked up. Like, I don't even think I lost a marine or a tank. So if you look over here, the drop over here doing big damage. I'm doing a little ladder natural thing over here, and you see this guy's a little mad, and I'm just gonna win from here. Like, I don't even need to, like, yeah, that's it. Like, GG, because it's just too much pressure. You wouldn't be able to deal with this without losing a lot to this. So it came down to a fatal flaw. Like, you know, he had too many tanks, 2 spread out, killed 2 over here for virtually nothing. He's just way behind. He's behind. He doesn't even have stim halfway. Doesn't even have any upgrades. Let's check. No upgrades. You know, like, he's trying to catch up. His macro's terrible. Lost too many SCVs. If you look over here, third, 2 factories, 4 racks. Yeah, 4 racks. Double upgrades. Not the best macro, but definitely a lot better, a lot more consistent, and that's just a macro approach. So next time you want to play like a macro TvT game, this is generally how you want to take it. A lot of people on the ladder like to do these kind of harassments and get these huge leads and then win. Well, this is a way to stop it and get yourself a huge lead without even doing that much. All you have to do is stop it. So it's just based on what you scout. Could that have been a tank Viking rush? Maybe, but that's why, like, you know, you want to do key time scans. The first key time scan in TvT is anything like 6:30 to 6, like on the game clock, is a great time to scan, because between 6 to 6:30, if you do a money scan, right, you will see everything that he is doing. So you'll be able to pinpoint, like, all right, he has, like, you know, 2 factories. All right, well, you know, it has to be either double tanks or Hellions. I saw the Hellions right here. You know, it's definitely Hellions. So, like, here, I'll go right back to the 6:30 mark really quick, and I'll just give you a good example of the key scan. Not hard, not anything. It's just, you'll see, like, and this is for every TvT game though. Like, you'll always be able to scan at the 6 to 6:30 mark and see what kind of tech or key structure. So you saw right there 6:13. All right, I'm gonna pause really quick. 6:13. I see he has a starport, factory with a tech lab, a factory without a tech lab, and a racks, right? 2 gases, no expansion. I saw Hellions and Marines. There is no way he's going to be able to produce even enough tanks to deal with it. His starport's so late, it can't be any sort of, like, tank Viking rush. So, you know, you can just cross everything off the list. It's going to be either a Hellion, it's going to be like some kind of Hellion Marine all in, or it's going to be a Hellion drop, which, with the starport being built, I'm going to guess a Hellion drop. And if it was a Hellion Marine all in, it would be easily held off because I had 2 siege tanks during the time. So that is my little video on how to hold off early game TvT Cheese / aggression. I'll probably be doing other various videos. This is my first video. So thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys later.